Good morning. I'm here in Texas. I'm going to be installing a roof rack on my 2014 Sequoia. Going to get rid of the factory roof rack and install this aftermarket Sherpa Harvard roof rack system. And we'll see how it goes. From the videos that I watched on YouTube, we're going to be removing these plastic covers. 1, 2, 3 on each side. Going to be putting these plugs in these holes on each one, and then mounting up the Sherpa mounting brackets and putting the Sherpa rack on. I'm going to take a little bit of time here and get my parts all laid out on the ground here, organized, and wait on my buddy to get here because he's going to help me lift things and making sure that I don't damage the truck. So stay tuned. All right, I got all the parts and pieces laid out here. We got our crossbars, we got our side pieces, mounting pieces, bolts to mount the crossbars in, bolts to mount the mounts down, bolts to mount the mounts to the crossbars, the little nut plates that go inside the crossbars, the rubberized washers, and the flat stainless washers, and the black washers. And that's really about it, guys. We got the rubber mounts as well that go underneath the mounts to keep the metal from chafing on the cabin. But we're gonna get this thing started, and yeah. On the front mounting point, you put the circular plug and then a stainless screw with a rubber washer. And then on this, the center section here, the installation video didn't say to do this, but I'm adding a little circle of silicone around this hole, so whenever we put this rubber gasket down, it's gonna seal and keep water from being able to get in that hole. This is the oval plug here that goes in. And this one here, I'm gonna do the same thing and put a little bit of silicone around this hole. So when the bolts go in and that gasket's in place, no water can trickle in there. And just to recap on this installation, a couple of things about this, like some of the hardware was kind of chipped in the pouch, which was kind of weird. Something that's kind of weird about this roof rack system is there's just an exposed plug that goes here, which I feel like maybe they could have designed it in a different way, like where this bracket could have extended all the way across and then encapsulated this bolt here as well. So this is just a stainless bolt with a rubberized washer screwed down to the original roof racks, the factory roof racks mount hole. Whereas this new bracket could have extended all the way across potentially and had a big rubberized gasket. And then we could put the silicone around this hole and then just utilize this hole for an extra mount hole. And then, yeah, this is stainless hardware, which I also think it'd be better if this was black hardware, but that's just me being kind of picky. Other than that, I mean, this is a solid rack. I don't feel like I'm gonna have any issue throwing lumber in here, which is my ultimate goal. Is I'm gonna be putting building materials up here for work. And that's just kind of what I was looking for in a roof rack. But this seems very sturdy. And so far, it seems like a really cool rack.